Are on the line for the three-car race to start the juniors. Rd8 from pole position gets a better getaway this time, and he's going to draw side by side with Ben Sayer on the long run down to the first corner at Clairvaux, 3 wide almost, with Luke Constantine trying to go for the high and wide line around the outside into the first turn. But it's Patrick O'Donovan, 2007 champion Ollie O'Donovan, who holds the lead into Clairvaux through Hawthorns for the first time. Patrick had a very difficult day yesterday. His Q1 race was a poor result. He ended up in the ground at Clairvaux as Luke Constantine darts up the inside of Ben Sayer for second. Patrick's day didn't get any better in Q2, and then it started to come together again in Q3, and from the very back of the grid, than Patrick O'Donovan. He's got a good run on him coming out of the loose section, and he's going to try and get the nose up the inside into Clairvaux. It showed the nose, but there wasn't really a gap, and Luke Constantine had to settle in for now. Ben Sayer keeping a watching brief in third place, unable to pressurise Luke Constantine yet, but Luke's really starting to warm the back bumper from Patrick O'Donovan up now as these two go overlapping almost through the chicane. Luke Constantine looked like he might dive up the inside at the second part of the chicane there, but unable to do it. Patrick O'Donovan has still got the lead. The three cars are absolutely together again. Ben Sayer's going to go right around the outside because Luke Constantine got stuck in that swampy part of the circuit on the outside of the chicane, and that shows how much rain we had yesterday. The water is still standing there on the outside, and Luke Constantine got a face full of mud, lost a lot of ground, and has now fallen down into third place. So it's Ben Sayer, fresh from his victory in the VTRDA Clubman's Championship last weekend at Knock Hill. Ben is a real star this season, newcomer of the year in 2018 in the British Rallycross Championship, and has continued that form this year. He is currently fourth in the championship standings, looking to take third place away from but Ben Sayer is a real star. There's alternative races just down the road at his home circuit. Gets a good start. Is he going to be able to swoop across the front and take the lead on the long drag down into Clairvaux corner? No, Tom Overton keeps the advantage from pole position. And it's the 10th race to Tom Overton who keeps the lead. That of his dad, Tristan, Triple C out here. But Overton is who has the early running. Completely different experience to him yesterday. Never competed in such challenging conditions. The former kart racer and also grass competitor, has experience of wet weather driving, but nothing like we saw yesterday. It was a swamp off the side of the circuit really. If you fell off the road you were in deep mud and you were going to lose a hatful of time, and so many drivers fell foul to that over the course of yesterday. But it's Tom Overton who leads the way, probably one of the least experienced driver in this 4-car pack. He only started racing this season, but it's Overton who leads from Latvian Super 1600 champion Robert Spittles, James Constantine, the local man behind him, and Alfie Porter at the rear of the field. But Tom Overton who holds the advantage at the head of the pack for now. Robert Spittles is really wide on that around Clairvaux and into Hawthorns for the second time. Can Tom Overton keep his more experienced rival Robert Spittles at bay? Long old track from Latvia every round for Robert, but he is fully committed to a full British season. He's completed the whole year, and 4 laps for Tom Overton, but Robert Spittles is right there, staring at the back bumper of the number 444 car. Overton from Spittles going on the final quarter, still the order, but will it stay like that? It looks very like this moment. He gets the electric start from the back row, but is unable to find a gap, and debuting the Cumbria farmer who holds the advantage on the run down into the first turn. Ewan from Craig Lomax. No, Craig Lomax second as well. So Ewan starts to go backwards, or is he going to be able to keep hold of second place for now? Paige Bellaby versus Ewan on the charge through Hawthorne, and up into the chicane, and Paige Bellaby nips through. So the little sports car Paige Bellaby weaves through into second position. The former mini racer, Swiss sports star, and then Super National competitor. She's fighting off Craig Lomax, the second in the Super National Championship this year. It's very close between them now. Craig Lomax is second in the third in the championship on 119 points. Paige Bellaby is in second position, but only 2 points ahead of her rival. So with just 2 points between them coming into this round, Craig Lomax is very keen to get second in the overall Super National Championship. But there are now 4 points to go. Fly from the back row, but also keep an eye on Guy Corner in the Lotus. We're about to go racing for the second time in Super National. It's a great start from Tristan London from the second row, and he's going to launch himself into top spot in the ex-Jamie Bird Renault Clio. Up to it is to obviously advantage out in the turbo for the first time. Dave Ellis, but Upton it is who leads the way, with Guy Corner settling into second position, Jarrett's in third, and Dave Ellis in front. Standard Suzuki Swift at the back of the pack in fourth place, but in the sunshine it's Tristan London who leads coming out of the chicane for the first time, but Guy Corner's not going to let the Renault Clio Sport V6 get away. Guy will try to stick with his Kent race rival. Upton won 5 Rallycross titles now, having won the Swift Sport Cup class twice in 2014 and 2015, and then has won Super National for the last 3 years. So we know how quick the Vauxhall powered Renault Clio goes, but Guy Corner, who's already had a victory in the VTRD8 category this year in his new Lotus, is going to try and stick on the coattails of London with the headline act. Four-wheel drive supercars are away from the line, and what a great start that was from Steve Hill. Steve Hill from the second row really read those lights very well indeed, and launches past Steve Mundy, but Julian Godfrey is the ex-Category. Trying to chase down the championship lead into his 6th title. Going well at the front of the field, had a misfire yesterday, had engine issues with the Ford Fiesta, but still took the win. Godfrey actually missed his name being read out at the podium ceremony yesterday, because he was busy fixing the engine today. It's fixed British Rallycross tyres, the GB1 sticker on the side of a Rallycross car for a while. Won the title, he went in Florence too as well, and Mark Higgins, who wrapped up the Supercar Crown last year, went to a full 2019 British Rallycross Supercar campaign. So hopefully Derek Toyo or Julian Godfrey win the racing for the second time today. We're green at Croft Circuit, and it's a good start from Derek Toyo. Tony Barney's going to try and draw alongside around the outside line. Andy Grant's the meat in the sandwich in the middle of the track. He's got down to third place. Tony Barney at the head of the field with Andy Grant in second position, and Barney free with Derek Toyo through Hawthorne. Trying to stick with the doubler through the right-hander that brings him into the chicane for the first time. So it's the Dublin stop rope with Derek Toyo with Scotch Corner engine expert Tony Barney behind him, the engineer who's so experienced running Rallycross cars. This is a rare opportunity for Tony to get behind the wheel himself, and the local Scotch Corner racer hoping for a podium finish again, as we saw yesterday. Great pace from Barney throughout the course of yesterday's action. Great traction of the Fiesta, and it comes out of the hairpin and charging down the home straight, chasing down Derek Tohill. But Tohill's got the target. He needs to make the time set. Can't really miss him as well. The bright yellow Ford Fiesta, the first time we've seen this Ford Fiesta retirement final yesterday, and dropped down for the championship. Max was really out of the championship contention. Really Whitney holds the lead in the early stages. She's on 17-year-old Will Lakers behind him. Going well in the wet finish. yesterday. Just about managed to get onto the podium in third place. So Will went well in the wet. We'll be hoping to go better in the dry with Dom Flitney leading the way. The first encounter of Swift with Tom Constantine trying to make an early move on Joe Booth and Don McLeod on the charge down into Curvo for the first time. Tom's going to come through from the back row to lead. It's a great start from the Richmond racer. Constantine leads the way despite starting on the very back row. There's Constantine from Max Weatherly with third place man Joe Booth. Fourth is Bolton to Don McLeod. Max had a difficult day yesterday and wasn't allowed to start the final after being part of the cause for a second red flag. Max was not allowed to take the restart. Gets a good start from the outside of the front row. The Rochdale rally man from the outside who made his Rallycross debut at Croft in 2017. He's got a very good run down into Curvo. Is he going to be able to switch from the front? Right around the outside in number 1, 2, 3. An excellent getaway. And he tries for third place in the championship standing. In third overall with 6 points clear of Martin Hawks coming into this weekend. Steve Brown leads the way. We've got two pairs of two really. The Bellamy Motorsport run cars of Steve Brown and Drew Bellamy against the Hawks Fire team of brothers Andy and Martin Hawks. Martin, the youngest of the two, is leading his brother in the early stages, but into the first hairpin for the first time. It's Steve Brown with the advantage. Great pace from the number 1, 2, 3 man, the Rochdale racer. Racing is a new experience for him this year because he's an experienced tarmac rally driver. And Drew Bellamy bounces her way across the timing line. It's really pushing on here and will there be any team orders? But it looks like Steve Brown is really racing for himself here. His teammates with Drew Bellamy, but he really wants third in the championship, and Drew Bellamy wants to win it over. 2 by 2 into the right-hander at the hairpin for the second time. Steve Brown in 1, 2, 3 with Drew Bellamy number 22. Wipers working overtime behind in the dry conditions here at Croft Circuit, but still a lot of muck being thrown into the face of Drew Bellamy as Martin Hawks is struggling. Martin Hawks has hit trouble in the BMW Mini. He's on the back part of the circuit, but currently fourth in the championship, second place yesterday. Martin Hawks James Osborne, a typically good start from the Kent racer. The 18-year-old James Osborne is very quick indeed off the line. His reactions are very fallen down to fourth place, so the pole sitter didn't get the best of starts and has fallen a long way down from what was pole. He's now in fourth place and he's got 3 of the Bell Rallycross cars ahead of him. Thankfully, the different colour roof is quite helpful and is able to differentiate between who is who. James Osborne with the title winning year with another victory in the buggy class. Wait for some of the fastest Rallycross action you'll see today. Just a little bit slower than the supercars. Max Coates doesn't get the best of starts from pole position in number 133. He's walking backwards, but it's a good start from Richie Palmer in number 199. Had a great start. Pedals from right around the outside, and on the only his second Rallycross outing, he made his debut yesterday. Sam Colonel is going to go for the lead, or he's going to perhaps keep hold of it into the chicane. He does just lose out to Chrissy Palmer. It looks like he might keep the lead, but got a bit out of shape. Sam Colonel, who's usually working on Ollie O'Donovan's Sport Fiesta, loses ground to Chrissy Palmer, but this is super impressive from Colonel. He's brand new to Rallycross, and he is so committed into the hairpin. Colonel's on a charge. He's only on his second Rallycross race in number 38, but Colonel is right on the pace of Chrissy Palmer, and that is no mean feat. Excellent pace from Colonel to be able to mix it with Palmer. Third place is Brett Harris, fourth Stephen Jones in fifth place. Steve Harris, a brother of Jake, he moved through into second position, but Sam Colonel is still right with him. Quite a good show here in this opening race. But can't hold on. Harry Garvin on the charge down to Curvo for the first time, but Luke Constantine is to hold the lead into the first corner. Harry Garvin and James Constantine almost keep over each other. And no charge down to Curvo for the third time. Rallycross champion, Luke Constantine. Very keen to see what he does next year. Will he be at defence side? I think he's still young enough to enter juniors next year if he wanted to, but will he move up in his ranks to the... With Harry Garver on the back bumper, Garver trying to make a move around the outside, the former kart racer. And Robert Little gets an electric start from the second row of second position on the grid. Who's going to swing across the front of Tom Upton on the charge down to third row. Upside down to the right row. Third position now, right with the fast boys here, with Mitchell's up, O'Donovan and Ben Sayer to come out of the left-hander at the chicane, bouncing their way down the back straight for the first time. Can Patrick O'Donovan do anything about the Latvian charger ahead of him? Robert Mitchell remaining. O'Donovan is going to be looking in his mirrors more than looking forward, because he's got the bright red car of Tom Upton behind him, with Ben Sayer right on his heels as well. So he comes down the back straight for what of yellow blocks. How can the Volvo do? We're green at Croft Circuit, we're away, and Dave Ewing does get quite a decent start from the front row, but blocks in the big Volvo is going to take the lead even further. I think makes sprays around the outside, but the big Volvo is different owner of the Ford Fiesta Evo, a bit like Guy Dorner's Peugeot powered motor, a proper international car. What Rallycross is all about, speed variety. Supernational is just that. It's really varied. We've got the Mitsubishi powered Ford Fiesta Evo, good proposition, a really good strong Rallycross car indeed. But it's not going to be something along the line. Up to the try to fight back. He has real difficulty with the car in recent rounds. Gearbox trouble. Subaru and Steve Mundy in the Ford Fiesta. We're about to go racing for the second time today with the supercars and Grant on pole, but how come our Mark Norman back of the grid we're away at Croft Circuit and Scott Nugget against not in full focus. Power down. Focus coming into the final corner for the last time. Fastest driver on circuit, he will set the benchmark. And Rallycross finale, Rodney versus Toyo. Who will come out on top? Real way, Steve Hill doesn't move off the line with the great strength, but Eric Toyo and Julian Godfrey are going Toyo to the first corner. right in the ground in the middle there. All contact on the door. A window goes long drag into the first corner and rubbing door handle. Approach to the first turn, but we better be getting a reasonable start from the middle of the grid, but away from the outside and the corner gets a very good start in the front. Very keen to take that point gap down to David Bell. Already got a bit of a break over the chasing pack and then turned into the hairpin. By the Tom, it's definitely Luke behind the wheel, and it's bright yellow and black Suzuki. They go down the back straight for the first time. The left-hand side of the car that slightly makes you because Luke comes the time, but out there the car apart from that makes you sure that the back you're running straight again. One of the many times you're running from a very safe. slowbacks really ran him very close indeed in race 1 in the wet conditions yesterday. The Super 1600 front wheel drive car was reveling in the wet. Upton made a spin at the chicane, and that cost him a load of time, but no mistake today. now, but Cooper it is then, who's already looking towards 2020, but it'll be a overnight, and it's no longer releasing today, so the Greek racers bring it out. Ryan is really late on the brakes, getting the car nice and sideways through the right hander at the hairpin. On the right stage rally man usually, but getting more and more used to having these Rallycross cars door to door, and Steve Brown, the Rochdale Rallyman, comes through into first place. Excellent stuff there, that is super brave, that turbo. The grandstand on the outside. Closing some more on Steve Brown ahead of him, getting closer to the race leader. Down Brett Harris, last qualification race. Buggy race, and it's actually got Palmer in it. It's a real battle for the lead now. Palmer is a spectator on the infield, but Brett Harris is leading Stephen Jones, and Jones is throwing absolutely everything. Run out of the corner. Robert Spittles is very keen to end this year on a high and take third in the championship as well. But if it stays like this, Patrick O'Donovan will snatch the title away from Luke Constantine's grasp, because he will take the full 30 points. Luke Constantine will only get 25, so there'll be 2 points in it, and it'll go the way of Patrick O'Donovan. Luke Constantine because Robert Spittles at the moment is taking the championship away from Luke Constantine, and Luke's going to try and look up the inside of the chicane. This could be crucial for the title fight. Sliding out the inside, can't do it there. So all is happening behind. Patrick O'Donovan got to keep his head down, keep his cool, and from the outside of the front row, Patrick O'Donovan could be putting in a drive here that wins in the championship. 6 laps, don't forget, to the finals. They go from 4 laps to 6. A long old slog of junior Rallycross racing ahead of them, and Patrick O'Donovan is leading the train of cars through the hairpin. We've got the full train of Swifts. Harry Garman and a drama drops down right to the back of the field, but Patrick O'Donovan is still leading the way, and as it stands, he can wrap up the title. Toyo leads it. Robert Spittles in second position. Luke Constantine in third. Spittles will confirm his place in third in the standings. Second place, but Luke Constantine must be at half the race Latvian ahead of him. The Latvian from Spittles though is challenging Patrick O'Donovan, and now Constantine trying to overlap him. This is a crucial event in the final of the Junior Rallycross Championship. It's been a superb season, and now Luke Constantine to cut the inside of Spittles. There's contact between the two. Ben Sayer's going to come through past Constantine as well. So this is all about Luke Constantine and Patrick O'Donovan. It looks to be going his way somewhat for now. We are on lap 3 of 6, so still a long old way to go. But POD is leading the way. Son of former British Rallycross. Patrick O'Donovan with a dummy, or at least an attempt to. He goes up the inside, and he tells POD the dummy, and Robert Spittles up the inside. And now Patrick O'Donovan will only be getting 27 points. Luke Constantine will be getting 25, and that big level pegging going into the end of season results. But count back, Luke Constantine will get it. He has more red wins. It's that close between them. Robert Spittles has got no lead though. We are on lap 4 of 6. Mitchell's it is who leads from Patrick O'Donovan. They go down the back straight for what is now the penultimate. No, that's all of six. We've got quite a long way to go still. Mitchell's from O'Donovan from Constantine. Sayer in fourth place. Upenden, James Constantine and Alfie Porter. But Mitchell's it is who couldn't end this year on a high. He still leads the way with Patrick O'Donovan second. Luke Constantine in third place. 27 points will go the way of Patrick O'Donovan. 25 time. Patrick leading to win. Constantine behind, but Mitchell it is who wins the Junior Rallycross final, the last event win of the year. Mitchell does it. Patrick O'Donovan second, but it's not enough to the way to Luke Constantine. Constantine does it. Lost out to his brother Tom last year, but Luke does it. Ben Sayer is fourth place. Upenden is fifth. James Constantine is sixth. Seventh position.
The only way to do a
Alfie Porter, 8th Harry Yarmouth. Guy Corner behind them, Paige Reddely's company as well, but it's Tristan Upenden who are right with him. Guy Corner and Paige Reddely, they'll try to stick with him for as long as possible. They're not teammates at all, they're completely separate teams, but similar looking cars with Guy Corner and Paige Reddely, of course, behind the wheel with Craig Lomax in fourth place. Craig's fourth place finish here won't be enough to take the second place in the championship away from Paige Reddely because she's got a 2-point buffer over him already. Craig will need to pass his rival on circuit to get second in the standings. He already wrapped up the Super 1600 category as Craig, so he wants to finish the year with second overall as well. Behind, keep an eye on the yellow box and Dave Ellis tussle. We've got Suzuki Swift versus Volvo further back, that's always entertaining. Ellis and Boxer re-engaging their fighting. We have come to enjoy over recent years, but Upenden in the late afternoon. It's crossing up again. Dave Ellis is with his from Ellis. Real giant doing performance there. Guy's going well. He's with Upenden. Although we know that Upenden really is the pace man, Guy Corner is sticking with him. Guy, the North Allison racing on home circuit. Hoping to end the year on a high. He charges down the back straight with the Renault Clio V6 ahead of him. He'll be very keen to looking at the rear of the Renault Clio. He'll know every sticker on the back of that car because Tristan has been leading him throughout this event and yesterday, but Guy is sticking with him. He's good around the twiddly bits of the circuit. Again, a box drama. Rox is on sideways, coming out to the pace. And Dave Ellis has got a bit of breathing space. A bit longer, and it's only going to be a couple of corners left to run. Upenden is going to win for yet again. 8 from 8 for the Canterbury racer. Tristan Upenden wins in style. He wraps up the Super National title with yet another win. Upenden from Guy Corner. Paige Reddely confirms her second in the championship with third place finish. Craig Lomax is best in the Super 1600s in fourth. Dave Ewan fifth. Dave Ellis. Throwing the car into donuts in the grass. Upenden doing the same down the far end of the circuit. Upenden putting the car into the donuts down the turbo. He wins the exchange Clio. Another fight. Croft, we're away, and what a start from Toyo. Derek Toyo gets an amazing start. He leads them down into Croft. Julian Godfrey leap on the line. That's how quick Derek Toyo runs away. Still in third place, but Derek Toyo was away like a rocket. Superb start from the Irishman. He knows he has to win. It's what he's got to do. He's got to leave it all on the line and hope that misfortune falls the way of Julian Godfrey behind him. Because even in these positions, if Derek finishes first and Julian second, that won't be enough. Julian needs to pull down the order for Derek to take the win. Derek leads the way then in the final for the last time this year. Can he end the year on a high? A difficult day yesterday when he had lack of visibility. The windscreen wasn't broken. But this time, he's leading from the front. So Julian Godfrey in pursuit. Can Godfrey keep Toyo in his sights and not pull down the order? Michael will go the way of Julian Godfrey. Although not wins the race, and he's going about his work very nicely indeed. Toyo leads the way down into the hairpin for the second time, but it's Julian Godfrey in second position, who is in the perfect place to wrap up the title as it stands. It's probably a rather uncomfortable position, he'd rather win it from the front, but it's enough for Godfrey. Toyo, though, has got superb speed. He was late to a dummy sprint. It's going incredibly well at the front of the field. Toyo 30 points, but it won't be enough to take the title away from Julian Godfrey. The full 30 points will go the way of Toyo. Godfrey will pick up 27 with 5 points already in hand. What now is the all-time next of the race? And he is setting an electric pace as Andy Grant and Steve Bundy go side by side down the back together. Got past Steve Bundy at the end of the field there, with great Simon Hall getting onto the back of Tony Barley. Impressive stuff from Simon Hall to be able to stick with Tony Barley as much as he can around this Croft Circuit for into the final few stages of this British Rallycross Championship season. And Derek Toyo, although he is winning, will not do enough to win it. Julian Godfrey is in second. Derek. And Julian Godfrey will be away. Six titles for Dubliners who dominated the sport in the late 1990s and early 2000s. The Carnegie six titles will be matched by Julian Godfrey today. They go down the six. Derek Toyo is the part of the car's Rd8 run. Ford Fiesta leads the way. Julian Godfrey in his self-prepared Ford Fiesta, the ex-packed around Fiesta. Second position is enough to claim the title as Mundy and Grant swap around for sixth place. Mundy's now got ahead of Andy Grant. Speed towards the end of this race, but Julian Godfrey will be spraying an engine and gearbox. Hopefully now, for his sake, he's got the car ironed out, and Julian Godfrey gets corners up to the checker flag to win the British Rallycross last win of the year. But Julian Godfrey wins the title. Godfrey does it. A sixth title for Julian. The engine wizard wins again. He wins his sixth round, and what a how well prepared that Ford Fiesta is. Julian's done a tremendous effort to beat Derek Toyo in more modern machinery, and here we go, the ex-packed around Fiesta thrown into donut. Julian Godfrey wins it, and Julian Godfrey doing donut. You don't see that very often. The engine wizard in celebratory mood, celebrating in front of the crowd at Croft Circuit, and a superb way to end the season. Derek Toyo and Julian now. Max Wedley's brought back into contention because non-split needs a spectator. Tom Constantine could win this race, and Will Layton will get the title if he stays in second place, but he's got Max Wedley on his tail. The Fielders have already come to blows already today, and oh, and it's a swift final. It's going right the way of Tom Constantine all of a sudden, and Tom Constantine now has the lead. Will Layton will lose the championship there, and Tom Constantine with the full 30 points can come through and get the title and take the championship at the final at his home event. Surely it can't be done. Max Wedley and Will Layton come together at the chicane. We've seen them come to blows already today. It happened again at the chicane, and Max Wedley is second, but Tom Constantine, he'll get a full 30 points, 231 points. Max Wedley will be on 224 and Will Layton on the back of the Mini. Second place for Brown, third for James Osborne, fourth for Andy Fawkes, fifth Brian Coon. Cooper, and where's David Bell? David Bell's right at the back of the pack, they were going in the corner. So David Bell's championship could be really under threat here. Drew Bellaby's going to be getting 30 points for the race win if she can convert this early race lead into victory. Steve Brown's backing up the pack a bit and helping Drew get away here, which is helping his teammate ahead. Brown in second position, James Osborne in third place, and Osborne's going to try and draw alongside Steve Brown as they go out of the hairpin for the first time. David Bell is right at the back of the pack. That engine must not be working very well at all in the BMW Mini. He will be picking up place. Very shortly and work out how between them. We have 30 points to Drew Bellaby in his stand, with David Bell just picking up 18 points for 7th place. So if he can get to the bag, is getting the title, but it's a long way still to go in this Rallycross finale, with Drew Bellaby leading the way, Steve Brown in second position, James Osborne third place, fourth is Andy fourth, on a high, he is in third place, Brown second position, but Brown is doing a tremendous effort of keeping the James Osborne machine behind. Steve will wrap up second in the championship with that result, keeping with no Martin Hawks is helping him as well. Martin retired with engine dramas, but out front, Drew Bellaby looks set to wrap up the championship in style here. It looked very unlikely yesterday when Marge got stuck in her rear wheel and she was spun around on the approach or exit of the loose section down the straight towards Curvo, but Drew Bellaby has suddenly, the fortunes have turned. She is leading the way in the BMW Mini, last race of the year. Drew from the rather than in this one, James Osborne again. 2019 season in third place on the 337, but Bellaby is who bounces her way across the loose section for the final time, or for the fourth time. She is approaching the hairpin, and this is part of the circuit where you can run wide and lose a hatful of seconds, but she is keeping it very neat and tidy. It's a quick check back where her rivals are behind her, and she can see that David Bell is so far adrift. Engine woes for Bell, just driving around to try and get a finish really, because the engine must be very sick indeed in David Bell's BMW Mini, and what looked like a lap before the finish, but it's a real sad end for David Bell. The engine troubles have hit him at the worst point in the season. Drew Bellaby though is going to come through and take the title in the BMW Mini. Bellaby does it, she wins the crown in the BMW Mini Championship. Her sister Paige is running down the pit lane to get close to her to celebrate the title win. Drew Bellaby does it, she wins the championship. Excellent stuff to Drew. David Bell after his tremendous season. Second place for Steve Brown, third for James Osborne, fourth for Andy Hawks, fifth for Ryan Cooper, sixth for Eleanor Corner. Croft Circuit, the last round of 2019 is away. Sam Kennel gets a great start in the green buggy from the second row. Kennel gets an excellent getaway in the green machine, trying to lead them down into Curvo Corner. Kennel may have on the outside of Curvo Corner. Not the first time this weekend we've seen a car beat on the outside, but four on Sam Cannell, the Darlington racer, Ollie O'Donnell's #1 mechanic, is out of the cut, will be stepping out of the buggy, and his bid for victory is over. Max Coates though, at the front, in second position, chasing down Brett Harris. Harris has got the lead, and can Brett Harris get a long overdue victory in the RX150 buggy? Harris is to lead. Coates in second. Coates hadn't sat in a Rallycross car at all before practice this morning, but red flags fly. Red flags are about to go Rallycross racing. Ready to race light is on. Who will come out on top in the buggies? We're green and go, and it's a good start from Brett Harris from the front row as Max Coates settled into second position. Stephen Jones on the outside line though, really good bit all in the side of Coates. He tries to get the pace away from the start. Third position, fourth place for Stephen Jones. We go into the final 6 laps of the season. Coates in second position, leading away Brett Harris, but can Max Coates get a dream first victory in rallycross competition. He's been focusing his racing career on the circuit, competing in juniors, British Rallycross, Porsche Pro Cup, Renault Clio. He lost the place here. Sam Kennel, Kennel go! Kennel is absolutely on a mission yet again. How did he get that car stopped? I really do not know. Max Coates loses the place to Kennel, but he is the most committed driver we've seen this weekend, and he's a complete newcomer. Sam Kennel had no fear whatsoever. He was absolutely on it there. The latest race is the right-hander at the hairpin. Has got some work to do now. Larry lost out that Renault Clio Cup title, and he ends his year on a high with a podium in the buggy. Which step of the podium will he be standing on though? Because he's a very hard walk race this. The highest position driver in the championship, Stephen Jones, second in the championship this year, is right at the back. So this really has turned the tables. This Rx 150 finale. Coates is late on the brakes. Contact between the two of them. They go wheel to wheel into the hairpin. Clennell is up the inside of Harris. Oh, and Coates contact with Brett Harris in the tyre stack. There's a bit of bodywork on time from Max Coates' buggy, but they both rejoined. Coates and Harris went side by side as Harris rejoined. Coates had nowhere to go, and into the tyre stack he went. It was right against the gear. Stephen Jones comes through into third position. Blanket over the three runners for second third and fourth are all interlocking. They go down. Turbo forward and on that side. 2019 season, and the race leader may be long and gone outside the Sam Kennel. He's in a class for his own at the front of the field now, but look at this tussle for third place. Max Coates is still there in fourth position. He wants a podium though in the British Rallycross Championship finale on his championship debut. Second place for Brett Harris stands. Third Jones. We've got one last lap to go after this. Kennel out of the hairpin where we've seen him make plenty of errors already. There's bodywork, a lot of the bodywork's called Brett Harris's buggy. You can see the inner workings of the Rx 150 buggy number 89. Brett Harris's car is getting bodywork, but we go across the line for the final time. Sam Kennel. Okay, now to Stephen Jones is right. Jones suddenly comes through into third place. Debut 4 years ago, comes through in third place before Stephen Jones. He's competed in every round this year. A great shame that a championship regular will lose out on a podium finish, but Coates on his home circuit. The family garage is only 5 miles or so away, and Coates on his home turf is going to come through and get the podium. But look at this man, Sam Kennel. He's Ollie O'Donovan's #1 mechanic. I think Ollie may need to give him a drive in a supercar one day, because Kennel's been a star this weekend. Super committed, and Sam Kennel, the Darlington racer, takes the win on home turf. Kennel wins it. Second for Brett Harris. Third for Max Coates, who's a punishing racer. Coates like he's a bit second hand now. But Max Coates gets the podium. If you want to see him and the rest of the field pick up their trophies